Hello again, babes. Welcome back to my channel. My name is X, if you don't know me, and today obviously I have a new video and it will be about my Colourpop My Little Pony haul. I have some bits and pieces that was not from the collection. So my package actually came in this box. It's like, it's a standard Colourpop box that has a made in LA label in here, and yeah, well, pretty much these are all the things that I have hauled. I'm actually a little bit late on this already, but nonetheless I will still be doing a video on this. I haven't actually swatched anything just yet. I just opened the package, and that is also that there will be like a really big surprise factor when it comes to the time that I will be swatching it. And of course I want to swatch it with all of you guys. So first thing that's on this haul is actually this My Little Pony palette. Here it is with the outer sleeve, and it looks like this on the inside. So the outer sleeve is really pretty. It has little ponies on it, obviously, and I kind of like it. And this is how the palette looks like. It looks like this. And by the way, I'm actually wearing my eyeglasses today because I don't really feel that good. So let's go ahead and move on to the swatches. So let's do the first one. The shade is called Bluebell, and it looks like this. So this is Starshine, Blossom. So I have a gap in here. I'm just gonna put Blossom in here. The next thing is Butterscotch. So this is Butterscotch. Let's move on to the next row. This one is called Flutterby. So Flutterby is not really swatching that well, as you can see. Next thing is Minty. So this is like a lavender shimmer shade, but it's called Minty. If you actually know, Colourpop has a reputation of naming their shades differently or uniquely, and I actually like it about them. The next thing is Sky Dancer. So that's like the next shade is Applejack. So this is Applejack. Then let's go to the last row of the palette. I'm going in with Princess Sparkle. So this is Princess Sparkle. Now I'm going in with Snuzzle. It's this beautiful iridescent blue. It's like a beautiful pale blue with like a silver. I'm going in with Firefly. So there's Firefly, and the last shade is this. This is like, this intrigues me very much, but I'm going in with Twilight. It's this teal shade. Right, perfect. I actually like this one. And the next thing that I actually bought is a set of pressed powder shadows. It's actually called the Yin to my Yang, and already transferred mine to my old Colourpop palette. This is is how the shadows from the yin to my yang looks like. So these are the swatches. So the first shade that I'm going into is this white shimmer eyeshadow. I don't know, but it seems that I have a lot of white shadows. So here's how Now and Zen looks like. Then I'm going into this shade. It's called Dragonfly. Well, this one is actually beautiful. It's called Snake Eyes. Oh, this is actually beautiful as well. It's a beautiful duochrome. Next, I'm going into this shade. It's called Glass Bull. It's beautiful as well. So this is how Glass Bull swatches. It's a beautiful duochrome. I don't know, it's like bronze with like silver glitters. Next thing I'm gonna go into is this shadow. It's called Tea Garden. And this is how Tea Garden looks like. It's another duochrome with like red. It's like a gold shadow with like specks of red glitter or orange glitter on it. And the last thing from this set is called Let's Do It, and it's like this matte black shadow. It's actually an essential. So this matte shadow actually swatches really good. So there. So the next thing that actually came from my haul is this My Little Pony highlighter. It's a pressed powder highlighter. This is the first time that I'm gonna try Colourpop's pressed powder highlighters. The packaging is bomb. And by the way, this shade is called Starflower, and this is how it looks like inside. The palette, it has a good sizable mirror. It's actually a nice mirror, and this is how the highlighter looks like. I actually swatched a bit of it because it's really beautiful. Again, it's called Starflower, and I'm gonna swatch it for you. So this is how Starflower looks like. It's actually perfect for my skin tone, I guess. It's this peachy, I don't know, it's this peachy golden highlighter, and I really find it beautiful. Going in with the next thing from the haul, I actually bought this bronzer, and it actually includes this compact. But if you could actually opt to buy just the bronzer on the pan, and it will be it will be placed on this cardboard sleeve. So this is how it's the same compact. Again, it's magnetic. So this is how the bronzer looks like. I actually swatched a bit of it again. The shade is called Private Party, but I'm gonna swatch it for you again. So when I dip my finger into the pan, it's actually buttery. So here's how it swatches. It's almost like my arm, but it's like a satin. I don't know if you could see that, this one here, but it's like a satin bronzer. It's not a matte bronzer, and I love that it has like a neutral undertone to it. It's not really that much of a warm bronzer or a cool tone bronzer, but we will see later on if. Right, so the next thing that I bought from the from Colourpop is this Super Shock eyeshadow. This one is actually $5. It looks like this, and it's actually called Fantasy. And by the way, their Super Shock shadows are $5 each, but much to my dismay, this one is actually not really lavender or, you know, a blue toned purple, but it's more of like, let me swatch it for you. It's really beautiful, no question, but it's more of like a pink purple with like a red undertone, and I don't know how I'm gonna use this because the color is really outrageous. And it actually, when you look into the Colourpop website, you're gonna really get overwhelmed, and you know, there are not much of swatches with their eyeshadows, so you only see like the picture or the photo of the product itself, not the swatches, so you're gonna get a bit confused. And the last thing that I actually bought from Colourpop is their most raved about product, if I might say that one. It's their no filter concealer. This one is not really new anymore. It actually launched like, I don't know, previous months ago, and I bought mine in the shade Fair Neutral. It actually looks like this. I love that it has like a matte cap, and well, I haven't used this yet. Ooh, and it has this doe foot applicator, but it's kind of elongated. It's kind of a bit long, and well, let me swatch it for you. Oh, it's actually, the applicator is actually flexible, and this is how the concealer swatches on my skin. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and proceed to the try on. So we've come to the interesting part of this video. I don't really know again what to do or what eye look to do using this palette, but let's jump into it. Anyway, so I will be priming my eyes using the no filter concealer. I'm just gonna set the concealer using my Nishido Final Powder in the shade Creamy Glow. So I don't really know what color eyeshadow I will be doing today, but oh well, that's how I roll. Just to further enhance, or just to further add glitter to our look, because glitter is life, I'm just gonna go into this shade. It's called Firefly. actually back with Falsies mascara and my foundation. So at this point, I will be going in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral 10. I will be using it, and I'm actually a bit nervous because I got a bit darker, and this shade is really light, and I have swatched it earlier, or we have swatched it earlier, and it actually has like a pink undertone, but oh well, let's just go ahead and try it. This is really light for me. I'm just gonna use it as a highlighting concealer. That's how the concealer looks like. A little too light, but we're gonna work with that. So at this point, I'm just gonna set it with my Nichido final powder in creamy glow. While we are setting our under eye, well, let's go ahead and jump into the bronzer. I'm just gonna get a bronzer brush. So I'm not gonna put a contour powder right now, just for us to really test the color of the bronzer. So the brush that I'm using is actually fresh. I have not used it. Right. So let's jump into it. Well, it seems that in my skin it actually has a bit of a reddish tone, but it's actually okay. It's usable. It's not really that really warm red tone that some bronzers have, but maybe this one is not really fit for my skin tone. Actually smells good. It's not have that chemical cosmetic scent. Alright, so far it's actually just okay. I'm just gonna brush away the excess powder. I don't actually have a Colourpop blush. I don't know if I don't really have an intention of buying a blush, or I just forgot it, but I have here the Careline Oil Control Blush On, and I actually learned about this from Mimi, a Pinoy YouTuber. Her channel is called Coffee and Sparkle, I believe. So this one is 95 pesos. It's really cheap. It's a local brand, by the way, and it includes this little puff. I don't know, it's weird because people don't actually use a puff to apply their blush. So here's how it looks, and I have it in the shade Peach Glow. So this is how it looks like. Alright, it's really beautiful. Perfect with this Colourpop bronzer that I have in Private Party. Ooh, okay, so far I'm actually loving it. And I usually put blush on the tip of my nose. jump into the Colourpop highlighter. So again, the shade is Starflower. I'm just so excited about this. Ooh. Alright. I'm loving it so far. I don't know if you could see that, but just look at that. It's really pretty. Just be going back with our eyes. So I'll be going in with this one, Applejack. Inner corner highlight. Completed look. I just popped in some mascara on my lower lashes, and I popped in some lipstick, and this shade is Cami. It's also a Colourpop product. It's their lipsticks in the Matte X formula, and I really like it. Actually, the lips actually sealed the whole look. And well, this is everything that I have bought from a recent Colourpop haul. So if you like this video, please go ahead, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and push the notification bell button so that you will be notified every time that I have a new upload. And again, my name is X, and well, see you again all on my next video, and I love ya. Mwah.